Alright guys, so we are back out here for another torture test. What we have today is a brand new M&P Shield 9mm that was provided to us by Gunprime and Birmingham Wholesale. You guys be sure to check them out. They've got a price match feature, so if you're looking to buy anything new, check them out. They can get you some killer prices on anything you're interested in. I'll have a link down below. So big thanks to those guys for sending this out for us to play with a little bit. And then as always, thank Liberty Ammunition for providing the ammo for us to do these tests. Without them, this would be a little bit more difficult because, as you guys know, ammo is expensive. So if you guys didn't watch my last torture test, what I'm doing is something similar to the Military Arms channel. Water, mud, dirt, mud. That red clay mud's nasty. I don't really know if anything's going to be able to make it through that, so be curious to see. Let's get that up nice and looking pretty. So, like I said, this gun is brand new, so I'm going to run a couple of rounds through it just to confirm function with this ammo, you know, just to give it a fair shake. Only got 2 mags, so I'm gonna have to spend some time loading mags, but that's okay. I don't have fancy people doing stuff for me. So it's the name of the game. So I'm gonna run 5 rounds to confirm function, and then we're gonna get it started with the water, then the dirt, then the mud. I'm gonna rinse in between the dirt and the mud just to give it a fair shake, and then if it does good, I'll run it through all 3 simultaneously. So I run 5 rounds of the Liberty Ammunition Civil Defense 50 grain plus P 9mm. And I've got a target down here at about 10 yards just to give me a point to shoot at. And as you can see, works just fine. So we're not going to waste any more time. Let me throw 5 rounds in the gun, load it, and we're going to sit it in the water while I throw a few more rounds in this other mag. Alright, looks like I got all the water, all the bubbles out. I know the first gen M&P full sizes had a problem hydro locking after going through the water. So I was really curious to see how this first gen Shield would do, and I guess we're about to right now. 5 rounds out of the water. And works just fine. So we'll call that a win. And then I'm gonna throw it down in the mud or in the dirt while I load 5 more rounds up. And if you guys didn't know, this Liberty Ammunition, it's low recoil. So especially in these little bitty micro guns like the Shield. So push it down on one side, push it down on the other side, kick some up over it. Let it get all nice and mucky, and then I'm going to pick it up out of there in 5 rounds. So, failure to lock back, but that's not really that big of a deal. So, let's let that go in there. Give it a nice little rinse to give it a fair shake with the mud. Got 5 rounds loaded. Alright. Lay it in the mud for now while I load another 5 rounds up. Alright, let's throw it down nice and easy on both sides. Throw some up on top of it. Get it nice and dirty. It's a shame I wore this nice shirt. I'm about to get mud all over it. But, alright. Shield nice and mucky. Let's see. I think that was a failure to go in the battery. Nope, failure to eject. And either a failure to eject or to go in the battery, failure to eject. Failure to eject. And failure to eject. And then a failure to lock back. So it actually did better than the Masada did. It may be the consistency of the mud, but it got off every single round. So let's see if a little rinse off returns it to normal function. 5 rounds, still using the Liberty Civil Defense. Had a failure to feed. Got a double feed going on. Had a failure to eject. And stovepipe ended off failure to eject. So this gun is running all kind of funky right now. Let's let it sit in the water. So we're just gonna see how it does. I'm gonna run it through all 3 simultaneously since it is still running somewhat. 2, 3, 4. Little shield's impressing me so far. I must say, I did not expect it to at least do this well. So I'll load it up. Back in the water, let all the bubbles come out. Alright, that's all the bubbles, so let's see. Got all 5, failure to light back. Call that a win. Load it into the dirt. Press down on both sides good. Throw some up on both sides. Get it nice and down in every crevice. If you guys aren't familiar with the Shield, it's not the tightest tolerance of gun, so there's plenty of places for it to get down in there. So while it's sitting there, let me go ahead and load up 5 more rounds for the last. 3, 4, 5. Alright, and then out of the dirt, shake it off. Failure to feed, double feed, lock it back. This gun gets really hard to run. That's the downside to running these small guns. They're hard to run. Failure to feed, failure to eject, failure to eject. And I think it's safe to say we can conclude it there. I don't think it's going to go any further. Here's the little M&P Shield. It's a brand new gun, but we confirmed function with the ammo before we got started. So I don't think it's that. I just think that this was just too much. I'll run it one more time through the mud just to see. Push it down on one side. Push it down on the other side. Bring some up on top of it. Some nice rocks in here and all that good stuff. I don't think it's gonna run, but we'll see. Failure to eject. Failure to go into battery. Failure to eject. Failure to go into battery. Failure to eject. Yep. Yeah, this gun just is not running anymore. Failure to eject seems to be a common theme. So I would not say this is a go-to war gun, given 95% of you guys probably your gun will never encounter this. We know the M&P Shield to be a reliable gun in its own right. There's a reason Smith & Wesson has sold so many of these. It's a very hot selling gun, but don't expect it to have the same go-to-war capability, reliability that you could get out of some of the full-size guns out there. I don't know how a full-size M&P would fare in this. I've never tried one, but I'm going to continue to do these tests with the help of Liberty Ammunition and Gunprime and Birmingham Pistol Wholesale. Thank them guys for getting this out here for us to be able to do this. I think everybody enjoys when I do these tests. I definitely enjoy them. It's always a good excuse to get nice and muddy, like when we were younger. But overall, I'd say it did okay. It didn't do horrible. It kept running as long as you did remedial action. Remedial action got remedial action got it back into the fight every time. So you hit it with the tab in the rack and it kept going every time, but it pretty much became a single shot pistol after the mud and the second time around in the dirt. So if you guys like this video, be sure to like, subscribe. I've got another torture test up that I did a couple of weeks ago of the IWI Masada. If you guys are curious about that pistol, be sure to go check out that video. I've got a full review on it coming soon. I'm not going to review this gun because the internet was swimming with them. I just was not able to find a good torture test on the M&P Shield, so I figured I'd get my guys down there to help me out and get one of these down here so I could do this for you guys. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to like, subscribe. If you see anything that you like laying around or in any of my other videos, be sure to check in the description. I'll have product links for everything. If you're viewing this on YouTube, click the link that'll take you to Gunstreamer, to my website or something like that, where you can have all the product links. But I do not get paid for this, so using those product links is a way you can support the channel, help me out, get some more of these videos out. I've got some other stuff I'm working on that will be coming soon, and I may continue to do these little concealed carry pistols through these torture tests because there's no good videos out there on them. So yeah, like I said, if you like the video, be sure to like, subscribe, stay tuned for what we got coming. Constantly testing new parts, new products in the industry, and we will be doing more torture tests going forward. So I think that's about it for the little M&P Shield. It did okay. Let me know what you think about the testing process, if there's anything I should change. I know sometime in one of my last videos, people thought it was the fact that I was using a hollow point round that I was getting failure to feeds in this dirt and this mud. But there's all kinds of little crevices for dirt and mud to get up in these guns when I'm doing this to them. So it's not hard to make the assumption that stuff's gonna go wrong once you start throwing guns through all this. But thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it, and be sure to stay tuned and check back for future videos. I appreciate it. Y'all have a good one.